My name is Brian McCroskey, my wife Amy.
And we have a God story.
Five years ago, Super Bowl Sunday, February 3rd, 2019, our two boys, Jaden, 16 at the time, and Camden was 10 at the time, were riding in a go-kart that we had gotten for Christmas, and a freak accident happened. They were turning around on the blacktop, making a turn, and the go-kart flipped, and it flipped towards the passenger side. It just so happens his elbow catches the asphalt.
His oldest brother came running in the house yelling, "Mom." And I knew by the tone that it was really bad.
The force of the accident completely ground all of the muscle pretty much, and his entire elbow was pretty much ground off from the accident.
When we get to the hospital, they give him some medicine and take x-rays, and they say that he needs surgery right away.
And the first part of the surgery was going to be to go into the hip and create the elbow, basically form a new elbow out of a hip bone that they took.
I asked if there was a way that they could just close him up after, and they both said that's not possible. There's not any skin to close, it's gone.
I've got to say, that week I watched my wife have a faith that I still envy, because she was the prayer warrior of the family. She knew exactly what Camden needed. So Friday comes, we go into the surgery, and they said the first part of the surgery is going to take a couple hours for the hip, just before 2 hours, I think. The two doctors actually came to the waiting room, and he's like, "It went great." He's like, "We're finished." I was like, "What do you mean finished?" He was like, "We don't know how, but when we got into the surgery, there was skin. We don't have an answer for it, but there was skin to be able to close the wound."
So fast forward to today, 5 years later, Camden is thriving, playing ball. He's on a travel team and getting ready to play his first season of high school baseball.
Hi, I'm Camden McCroskey. I fully realized what God had to do with the healing of my arm. Putting enough skin back on my arm to be able for the doctors to bring everything back together. And I think it just brought me closer to God.